Yeah, well, we're looking at the front of the old schoolhouse here in Cregganbawn. Tom Pollard is doing it up as a residence, a family residence for himself and his wife. We were here in August, a group of us, about 12 or 13 members of our Knowledge Network, looking at the work he had done at that time. At that time, he didn't have any doors or windows in the house, and the extensions to the side were only partially complete and not roofed. He's made some progress in the meantime, but he's a working man and he's working around the country, and he's only gets every occasional opportunities to come up and do work, so it's going to take him quite some time to finish the job. But we can see the plaster, the stonework with quicklime plaster and adobe. He doesn't believe that he should wrap it because he believes that the stone needs to breathe. The quicklime plaster will allow the stone to breathe, but if you put on polystyrene insulation, it won't be able to breathe, and it will hold in the moisture. When the stone is exposed, the plaster allows the stone to breathe, and then the wind and the sun will dry up the stone. The moisture will rise up no matter what he does from the original foundations through the walls, but as I say, wind and rain will dry up the walls once the walls are not covered in polystyrene. So we can see again here at the side, he has made good progress on this extension using this red clay brick, which has a very high insulation value. And at the back he has all triple glazing and quite a lot of potential solar gain, as you can see with all the glass here he has in the living quarters. He started working on the services inside, chasing the walls for the electrics and putting in the ventilation. As you can see here, one ventilation ope. He's proposing to use a device which will be activated by the moisture content in the house, and which will expel stale air and for 70 seconds, and then will replenish with fresh air for a 70-second period, as I say, triggered by moisture content. Okay, he's installed solar panels, obviously. He's intending to use electric heating, so the solar panels obviously will give him an advantage, but he doesn't propose to use a heat pump. He's heard rumours to the effect that they cost a lot in electricity. We had a long discussion on that subject, but I think mainly the reason they cost so much is people don't use them intelligently. They don't, they let them run when it's cold outside, where they don't have the same thermal advantage. And it's been huge advances in that relatively short period. And I believe you're here already for a month.
We moved in on the 16th of February.
16th
yeah,
February.
So almost a month this Friday now.
Well, about the 11th of November or something, I think we were here. And
that's right.
And there's Christmas, which is not a good time for advancing things.
No.
It came in between.
Yes.
So it's very, very comfortable here, and it's really very, very impressive, the house. It's gorgeous to finish.
So there's thermostats in each room.
Mm-hmm.
There's one just around the corner there. So you set it to what you want the temperature to be. The front room gets very warm because we have the underfloor heating, but the sun factor.
The heat came from all those windows.
It is, yeah.
Huge.
So we're finding it can get actually a bit too warm in this room if the sun is out. So the blinds are down. That try to counteract it. So, but it's not a bad problem to have.
It's true.
Yeah. During the summer we'd have the door open and we'd be out the front.
Yeah.
Fireplace is gone. That was something, yeah. So there was 2 fireplaces. There was one here and there was one in the living room as well. Yeah, and you know what? I really toyed with that. I was pulled because I do love an open fire. So I wanted to put a little stove here, but my husband, you know, he really didn't want it. He thought, and he had a point. You know, he said, we're putting in all this insulation, we've underfloor heating. There's no way you're going to need a stove at any point. But it was more for the look of it and the feel of an open fire. So the compromise is that the chimney is open there, but it's sealed up. So at any point that can be reopened, and a stove can go in if needs be. Yeah. We put in the electric fire there, you'll see. So that we never turn it on for heat purposes because there's no need. But I'll turn it on and just show you. Now it mightn't come up as good because the sun, but at night time it's
Oh wow!
yeah, it's a gorgeous feature.
Wow!
Yeah.
It surely is.
Yeah.
So
it is. We've never once turned it on for heat,
course, you
but it's
get it
on just for
when
the
you
look.
said
The look of the fire. You are getting it.
Yeah.
You know, I find it very hard to sit down on the couch and not have that on.
Yeah.
You know, it just brings the element of the coziness feel, doesn't it? You know, at night time you have the blinds down and you're watching TV or whatever. Yeah.